Nice. Buenos dias. It is day 8 on the Sanabrés. Just looking back here on the sunrise over the lake as we make our way from Gudiña to Laza. It is 20 after 7 a.m. and we are approaching 11.5 kilometers already into this day. Sunup is in about another 7 minutes or so. So we wanted to get out as early as possible. We started at 4:40 this morning to try to beat the heat, because it's supposed to be 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably, I'm guessing that's about 35 or so Celsius. And that's gonna start kicking in the next probably 2.5 hours or so, where it really starts to ramp up. So we're just trying to get as far as we can before that happens, and try to just keep on cruising. So we've taken one short break already. A little town behind us. It wasn't really, actually we weren't in town. We were just outside of it. There's a little stop there with some benches for hikers, and actually for the people that are biking. There's actually a little bike repair pillar there. So that was kind of nice. I think that's the first one I've seen taken notice to. Let's get one last look here as we move along up this road. Anyway, just a reminder that this morning when we left, we had the choice of going left or right, south or north. That's a split in the trail. You can do either one, and we've decided to take the northern route, the right-hand route, towards Laza. Not really a specific reason, I guess, for that. We've heard that this might be a little bit more scenic, this route. Of course, right now, this morning, looking back over that lake, it's really nice. But it is a little shorter. I'm not sure by how much, but it is slightly shorter. So we have seen a couple of deer already this morning, so that was kind of cool. We've got some nice views out with these valleys around us, which is nice. It's been in the dark, obviously, so far until now, but it's just been a nice morning. Nice and quiet and peaceful. All right, yeah, again, 34 kilometers, about 21 miles to do today. So we're trying to hustle. All right, that's about it for now. Hope you're well, having a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Making our way down to Campo Becerras, where we will likely take a break. It's been some nice views of the surrounding mountains and that lake, but otherwise, all road walking. Helps us to get done with it quicker though. All right, here we are walking through the town of Porto Campo, and we are marking the 800 kilometer and 500 mile mark of our trip on these Caminos this year. These two marks are about 3 kilometers apart, and this is about halfway between those two. So here we are.
On an incline.
Yeah, as we walk uphill. There's town. All right, we think that is the end of our climbing for the day. Oh, thank goodness, because it's starting to warm up. So that's 10:22, 25K in. Turns out that was a false summit. Hopefully this is it. And this lovely space, about a little over 5 kilometers out from Laza, is 200 kilometers on the Sanabrés. A little bit of saving grace here this morning, with some shade on the road as we finish up our day. Oh, getting close to Laza. Woohoo! This has been a forever long hill. It just seems to be taking a really long time. All right, here we are. Wrap up with day 8 on the Sanabrés. 10 days since we've restarted coming back out here. So let's see. Today, where did we start? Gudiña. It was a long day. We're tired. We started in Gudiña and we are now in Laza. Have a good night. And that's it. We did 34 essentially. Well, actually more than that, but the official was like 33.9, 21 kilometers. Miles today.
I think I had 22 and a half miles.
Yeah, I had 36 kilometers or something total. So we started at 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. Because we knew that the heat was coming again. It was actually hotter here than it was there today anyway. So we were walking into more heat. I think 94, 95 degrees Fahrenheit today here. And so we wanted to just beat that as best we could. So we trucked it though this morning.
It beat us anyway.
Oh, it did. Yeah. But this morning, I mean, we were cruising. We were pretty good. The elevation was not so bad today.
No, it was fine. Yeah.
At least not the
early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little, there were a couple of spots that we kind of had to question where we were going. One, just because it was dark, and two, there was a slight difference between the app and that we're using for navigation and the way the markers are. But we figured it out. And so it was road walking basically though, pretty much almost all day.
It wasn't technical stuff. It was pretty cruisy once we got started.
Yeah, and even a lot of surface road walking today. So anything, I don't know. We're really tired. And in between, I think, we had that really nice view of the lake.
We did.
The reservoir
which we weren't
lake.
able to see early on because it was dark. But then the sun did come up.
Yeah.
We did have sunrise, obviously, and then we were able to see it for quite a while. I mean, we pretty much walked around.
Pretty much the length of it.
The ridge of the mountains as we were going.
So that was nice to see.
It was pretty, yes. That's
and
true.
And the ridge lines and stuff around. And we saw some deer running around up there, so that was nice. One actually just like literally ran across the road right in front of us. Yeah, it was still just to kind of see all the, be surrounded by mountains and not just farm fields.
Right. It was still
nice.
exposed though for most of the day.
It was, yeah.
Until we got to the descent.
Yeah, which we still had some decent shade.
We did. That's what I'm saying. We did have shade then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, actually, we were.
This is the worst closing ever.
We were exposed, I think, in the morning, before sunup, and then we did kind of note that we were going down this road, and the sun was starting to come up, but we were still in the shade,
right.
Of that mountainside.
The mountainside, yes.
Yeah, which was nice at that point.
For us.
Yeah, just to kind of stay cool.
Yes.
And yeah, we did have some nice shade throughout the rest of the day, so that wasn't too bad. But it was just a forever day today. The last 6 miles or so was just a really long descent to get here to Laza, and
we're like, yay, descent!
Yeah,
and it was so happy about it because you can just kind of like get on cruise control and go. But yeah, it was a long.
Very long, yes, and it was monotonous, and we're not monotonous, but I don't know. I think our brains were shutting down.
I felt like I was like falling asleep as we were walking down because you really didn't have to think too much about it, and I was so tired. From 2 nights of like lack of sleep, not sleeping well, 2 nights in a row, and getting up early, it wears. And today was the day.
Yeah, it wore us down.
I hit the wall hard today.
So. Laza is a nice little town, though. We checked into the albergue and at the fire hall, essentially, police station. I'm not sure what all is in that building, but they were very nice. And yeah, we quickly did our grocery shopping as we said we will always do now, and then grabbed a bite at the local bar.
2 nice grocery stores, actually.
Yeah, you're right. Very nice here. So. And then we finally got back up here to the albergue, and we just crashed. We didn't even like change, shower, nothing. We lay down on the plastic mattresses, the rubber mattresses, and just fell asleep.
I think 3 hours. I woke up at one point, and I looked at my watch, and I'm like, nope, I have plenty of daylight. To do my hand washing and let it out to dry.
I got up, went to the bathroom, walked around for a couple of minutes, and then went right back to bed. So.
Oh my gosh! And I didn't want to get up then.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Go to bed again.
Here we are. We're at the albergue. We're all alone, which is fine. And yeah, tomorrow, day 9. Actually 9 and 10 are both short days. For us, and it's just kind of the way that the mileage and the accommodations work out. So 19 kilometers tomorrow, so 12-ish, something like that, miles. 1 ascent, I think.
Yeah, there is a good amount of climbing tomorrow. Right.
And then the next day is only 14 kilometers, so that's a nice short day. All right, that's it for now. That was longer than I thought it would be anyway, considering how we feel. So yeah. All right, hope you're well, and have a good night.
Good night.
All right, here we are at the albergue in Laza. We are all alone here tonight, so far at least, and I'm pretty sure it's going to stay that way. It's 7:30 now. Common space, chairs, tables, everything is accommodating for a lot of people here. Little kitchen area. Microwave, does have a stovetop, has some pots and pans and some plates, but no silverware. Little refrigerator, which is nice. And of course, bathrooms, some really nice showers actually. And 5 rooms with bunks in them, 4 each. Got a nice space outside. There's some bike racks and stuff, and actually in this room, in this space back here, there's laundry and also some bike repair as well, and outside just laundry line and whatnot. So yeah, there's some laundry in there. So for 10 euros each, pretty darn good.